Good evening. I hate many things, for I am a spiteful man. Some of the things I hate are found in Modern Warfare 3, and some of those things are in this very game of free-for-all. For example, I hate the FMG9s. Dual-wielded, the weapons are capable of single-handedly felling the once great Ottoman Empire. They should die in a goddamn fire. I hate the knife system. An epileptic child, for example, could essentially go positive during one of his or her many seizures. It should also die in a fire. And finally, I hate the spawn system, because randomly birthing tangos out of my asshole is not enjoyable, and conceptually, it too should die in a fire. And of course, all of these things come to spite me immediately at the onset of this game, and if not for an unshakable will for revenge, I would have rage quit. Fortunately, I didn't do so, because, as it turns out, what I do like is to run and gun, kill all the things, and excel at it. Regrettably, this method of play has had its balls cut off ever since the glory days of Call of Duty 4, so matches like this are few and far between. So enjoy this 4-ish minute game while it lasts, because who knows the next time I'll be able to get one like it. Historically speaking, free-for-alls and I are not really friends. For some reason, the game type has never really struck a chord with me, I guess. Doesn't make much sense either, because I'm probably capable of finishing in the top 3 in a public lobby around 80% of the time. I'm pulling this figure out of my ass, of course, but that's where I'm gonna put myself. Because, hey, a 12-year-old girl once wrote in her journal, always shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you still land among the stars, or some shit like that. Anyway, I find team games more enjoyable and less prone to bullshit. It's still there, but at least flanking routes are minimized and spawns are less erratic. I'm assuming you can learn the spawns, but I don't play enough free-for-all to warrant putting that kind of effort in. Plus, I'd rather just play with friends anyway, you know, as most of us probably would. Here's another little Predator missile, which will build to the next streak. Speaking of which, what are your thoughts on the Overwatch? I like to use it while I'm running around, since I don't like being stuck in a Reaper or something to that effect. But from what I can gather, running around kind of neutralizes its usefulness. I think it benefits best not from being stationary, but from slower movement. Am I making this up? It just feels like when I run, especially with extreme conditioning, the chopper is always trying to play catch up with me and has a harder time engaging targets. I also wish it was slightly stronger. In regards to the 9-point strike chains, the Reaper is the standout winner there, and it can typically get up to at least 5 kills before it's either shot down or it runs out. The Overwatch, on the other hand, is only good for maybe 2 or 3 kills, so that's why I usually use it as the final streak in a chain, as opposed to the second one, because it lacks that connecting power. As for the strafing run, I can't even figure out how that friggin' thing works. I mean, I know how it works, but I don't know how to best utilize it. And considering how easy it is to take those 5 choppers out with, what, 2 stingers, and how much point fodder they are, I am under the belief that it needs a huge buff. But that's just one man's opinion. Feel free to disagree. Suddenly, there's no time left. Fantastic. So, hope you guys enjoyed this comeback free-for-all from Bullshitta. Got FMG'd toward the end, which sucked, but I still managed to recover for the W. A much better game than the last Camp Fest. But anywho, I hope you enjoyed, and give me some thoughts on the Overwatch. And I'll see you for the next video.